Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're taking a trip back to 2002 where Nvidia have launched their Geforce 4 series. The card I have here is the lower mid-range Ti4200, which by default has 64 megabytes of VRAM. However, the example I have here, it has 128 megabytes. And yeah, that's nothing by today's standards, but back then this was a significant amount of VRAM to have. In terms of display output, we get VGA, S-Video and DVI, with the latter making it easy to convert to HDMI. As for graphic features, this card supports DirectX 8.1 and OpenGL 1.5, so we should have no trouble with games of its time. I mean, I've used this card many times on my Twitch streams and I've had no trouble with it, but I'm curious about how it handles games newer than 2002. I'm going to pair this with a 3.4 GHz Pentium 4 550 on the LGA 775 platform and 2 GB of DDR RAM. The motherboard I have only supports Pentium 4 and Celeron processors. These can be cheap, but motherboards with AGP slots that support the Core 2 range are both rare and expensive to come by, so we'll just have to make do. Alright, so we're running this system with Windows XP Service Pack 3. And the first game we'll try out is Quake 3 Arena. Okay, so the game will have been 3 years old by the time this video card came out, but it'll be it'll give us a good idea of how capable this card is. Right, so we'll run this with some custom settings. So we'll run this at 1280 by 1024 because you really had 4:3 detail. Widescreen wasn't a thing back then. We're running 32-bit color and texture qualities and high geometric detail, and we'll also have high texture detail as well. We'll max that out, so that's as far as we can go. What we'll do then is run a time demo, which is basically the in-game benchmark. And so where we do that, we press the tilde key and we'll enter time demo 1. Oh, no. Yep, time demo 1 like that. No, it's on command. What am I doing? Space 1. Then come out of that, press select demos, and then we just play this demo here. Yeah, this is going to be one of those blink and you miss it kind of moments, as you can see. And it's just, the faster, obviously the faster the better, and it ends like that, it's done. So that gives us, so we averaged 146.6 frames per second. So we Quake 3 Arena, it'll just absolutely wipe the floor with those frames. We'll try something a bit more period to this card. This is Medal of Honor Allied Assault from 2002. We'll run this, we'll start off with the 1024x768 resolution with 32-bit color and texture color depth, high texture details, with wall decals and weather effects enabled as well, and texture compression, which increases the texture quality. So yeah, let's try out a mission and see how that fares. But by the way, in terms of frame rate counters, we're using Fraps because MSI Afterburner doesn't really work with older operating systems anymore. So, but at least it gives you a good idea of what of how the game performs. Alright, we're on the back of a truck and it's looking pretty promising. We're getting nearly at 90 FPS. See, I always feel like that, period hardware will just not cope with the games at the time. You want to crank everything up, you're just not going to be able to cope. But no, this is pretty promising. But of course, it's only like a in-game engine cutscene. So, oh. Oh no! Let's go. Let me out. Right, now we'll see. It's dropping, but not too much. Oh, we're getting a bit of stuttering. No sprinting. Ooh. Yeah, dropping down to the 40s. I mean, this is playable. I mean, yeah, bear in mind, back in the day, this would have been acceptable. Pew. Headshot. Don't know if I've got. Is this automatic? No, it's not automatic. Boom. Yeah, the doors don't open. Up there. Oh, I want this game. There's a lad up there. Get him. Bye-bye. Oh, come on. Just let me get him. Oh, my God. Better hide. Oh, God, a blue pillar. Oh, Lord. I'm going to die. Well, I'm dead. We're going to try out Need for Speed Underground now. We'll run this at 1024 by 768 at medium settings, as this game was launched in 2003. I don't think this card will handle the high settings. At least we'll, get the 60 frames, at least the 60 frame per second frame cap, which this game has. But yeah, we'll see how we get on. Right, here we go, and we're maxing it out at 16 frames per second. It does get the odd bit of drop here and there. Ooh. But yeah, this is the first race you do in the career mode. It's a lot of fun, this game. I really need to give it a proper play sometime. Ooh, God. Ooh. But yeah, it's pretty steady. I wonder if it'd do alright at high settings. Oh no, we dropped all the way down to 30 there. But yeah, this is... Oh, and we crashed. No, we're good. But yeah, I mean, the frame drops are nothing too drastic. It all depends on what's going on the screen, the more intensive sections of the track. Ooh, what you rear-end me. Oh, God. Right, we've got that in, so what we'll do is we'll change settings to high, and we'll do that again. Right, high settings now, and it does look, I mean, the reflections are definitely more prominent. I mean, if you set it to low settings, you can actually see the differences, like no reflections on the car. But this is, I mean, we're getting 30 FPS. It's quite steady as well, which is okay. It all depends on what's more important to you. You want high quality. Oh, that was a bit of stutter there. Whether you want high quality or you want higher frame rates, but I think medium settings is a good sweet spot for this GPU. Yeah, it's really noticeable slowdown at times when you're in high settings. Ooh, Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, no, saved it. Oh, fudge. No, we're in second place. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if it caps at 30 FPS. I don't know. Oh, no, we hit 60 there for a moment. But now it's just there's a lot more fluctuation in the frame rates when at high settings. But yeah, it's still playable. It's nothing too. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. And I crashed. But yeah, Need for Speed Underground works. It runs absolutely fine on this GPU. It's fine. We're going to try out the third Elder Scrolls game, Morrowind. This, even in 2002, this was a very demanding game. So we're going to run this at 800 by 600, and let's see how we get on there. Right, so we're at the start of the game now, heading towards Balmorra. In terms of the in-game settings, I've set the view distance to in the middle. No real-time shadows, and yet still we're not. So we're on about 50, 60 FPS for now, but it still doesn't look great. It looks very yeah. It's not looking good. I mean, to be fair, I've played this in OpenMW, and that absolutely changes everything. Everything just looks so stunning. I have. Oh, okay. Smash. I've installed the Accurate Attack mod, which makes it so much easier to hit enemies. Because one of the worst things about Morrowind is the basically the random, the dice throw attacks, which just in the early stages of the game, it just makes it impossible to hit any enemy. It's so frustrating. But the Accurate Attack mod just makes it easier. Just like the Oblivion and Skyrim. But yeah, if you haven't played Morrowind yet, I'd definitely recommend checking it out. I mean, it is a lot rougher than Skyrim and Oblivion, but if you play it through OpenMW, add some mods, which you have to do manually. You can't really do them through like a mod manager. But it still can be fun. It doesn't hold your hand, so you have to like refer to your map every so often to make sure you go in the right direction. And But yeah, it's it's got a really good, it's got, pretty cool story. The music's absolutely fantastic. It's like my favourite soundtrack of the Elder Scrolls games. In fact, I actually installed a mod on Skyrim so I can actually use Morrowind music in Skyrim. I mean, I know there is some if you have the Dragonborn DLC, but for the full soundtrack, I mean, oh god, there's a lot of stuttering. It's really annoying. But yeah, this is I mean, this is all right when there's not a lot going on. You get like 70 odd FPS, but even so, it's not the best experience. I don't know what kind of system you would have needed back in the day just to have any kind of a smooth experience. But I can only hazard a guess that nearly everyone who played this game back in the day would have had the best experience. But it's pretty much what you would have expected back in the day. A lot of people would have just played PC games on not up to scratch hardware, and it would have, that's just how people did it. Smash, and
you're growing weak.
Oh, okay. that dude was not taking any hits. But yeah, Morrowind somewhat works, but not the best experience. But if you want to play it as you would have back in the day, then by all means. Okay, from Tamriel to Middle-earth, it's Lord of the Rings Return of the Two Kings, released in 2003. We're going to run this with 1024 by 768 resolution with 32-bit colour, high character detail and low shadows, which are pretty much the default settings there. So it throws us into the battle that takes place at the beginning of the third film. And for some reason the sound's all gone off. Why has the sound gone? Right, okay, so don't know why the sound's so off. It's running well. It's like 30 FPS, which is fine for this time. I don't know if it's capped at 30 FPS. It looks like it's capped. Oh, okay. We are level up as well. Okay, so it's an ARPG. And I don't know. I've never actually played this game. I just had it in the collection for a while. I think I've got it within a bundle of PC games I bought off eBay a couple of years ago. Oh no, we're getting more than 30 FPS. But it seems to be hovering around 30. You had him. Oh, you son of a... Quick, climb. Oof. Anyway, we're not going to worry too much about it, as I'll keep the volume down. Right, okay. Left shift range. Okay. So what, this does look pretty good for 2003. But maybe running at lower settings, but yeah, to be honest, it's still playable. E-action. I don't know what I'm doing. Come on, smash him. Action. Well, I guess we're going down the rope again. Don't know how you're supposed to. There's no like moving the mouse doesn't seem to be any action, but oh well. Smash. Oof. Boom. I'm gonna have to play this sometime because this seems quite fun. I'm liking this. It's very fluid, somewhat. Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. just do what it's telling me to do. What am I doing to action? Here. Yeah, so I'm quite surprised how well this is performing. I mean, it does recommend a 32 megabytes GPU. So obviously the 128 megabytes we have here is more than enough. You still get a bit of stuttering. I mean, it's remained at steady 30 FPS. I don't know if it's capped at that, whatever, but no, this is perfectly playable. I don't know why I'm trying to hit this guy. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to be doing. Don't know what my objective is, but anyway, there's definitely a game I need to check out in the future. On to the next one. We're going to move on into 2004 now with Doom 3, what would have been a PC melter back then. And because of that, we'll start at the lowest settings, low quality 640 by 480. We'll run the time demo for this one as we did with Quake 3. So the way we do that, you have to press Control, Alt, and tilde, and you enter time demo space demo1.demo use cache, and apparently having used cache will pre-cache all the textures, so you don't have to run it twice to get accurate results. So we press enter, and it'll just go straight into it. Right, so obviously the faster it runs, the better. So it's depending on how much is going on screen, you're getting like between 20. It looks like we're probably not going to average, and then at the end, when there's not much going on screen, it's like all the way up into the 90s. So obviously the highs and lows are, the difference between the highs and lows are, pretty extreme. But by the looks of it, this is as good as you're gonna get, with this card. The lowest settings, you probably average around 30. We'll see at the end of the benchmark, but yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of dark. You have to use a torch in Doom 3. It's not, in my opinion, it's not a real Doom game. It's interesting, but yeah, it feels more like a survival horror than just a straight up shoot 'em up. There we go, it's 36 FPS, which isn't too bad, but it's not great. But it just goes to show. I mean, this is what fascinates me about this kind of hardware, is that even in the early 2000s, PC hardware was evolving at such a quick rate. We've got a GPU here from 2002. By 2004, it's starting to struggle, and that's why I love this hobby, is just experiencing how this hardware has evolved over the last 25 years. For me personally, my oldest PCs are from 1997. But I think what we'll do now is we'll change the settings, just so we've got an idea of what happens if we try increasing the settings to the max maybe. So I think just for a laugh, 1024 by 768, high quality. Oh no, high quality preset is here. All right, okay, so that affects the resolution. So if we go high, but at 1024 by 768, just for the hell of it, just to see the difference. Right, so now running high settings, 1024 by 768, and you can just see the difference. We're getting like 6-7 FPS. Not going to get any better, apart from probably in a dark area. I reckon it'll just probably. Yeah, it's usually this bit where the frame rate just shoots up for whatever reason. Yeah, when you go in the dark. But yeah, this is not great. I mean, yeah, to be honest, if you're going to play Doom 3 on this kind of system, you're going to have to play at the lowest settings. What just happened there? That was weird. But yeah, this is painfully slow. It just at least we're getting in 30 FPS around here. But it's just when you encounter enemies, that's when the frame rate just tanks. Well, I was saying before about the about how this is a Doom game. It only feels like a Doom game at the final boss. The final boss is just totally Doom. It's a Doom boss. It's just such a shame that it's like it's the final boss that makes it actually feel like a Doom game. But well, yeah, 4 FPS we're getting there. That is unbelievable. It's got to be nearly finished. I feel like I've been here for forever. And there we go, 7.9 FPS average. All right, believe it or not, Half-Life 2 is 20 years old next year. Imagine that. But yeah, I mean, I've got a version which actually runs without Steam. There is a way of you can find it, you can download it, but I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's like if you don't have Half-Life 2, why not? In Steam sales, you can usually get it for pennies these days. But anyway, I reckon we'll run this at 800 by 600 with low settings. So at the lowest settings there, yeah, I reckon it's going to struggle even at these settings. Right, so this is the bit where we just left that lab, meet that scientist dude, and then the teleporter thing cocks up. And this is surprisingly running pretty well, actually. I didn't think it would run this good. So, oh, go away. Go away. Got a crowbar. You don't want to mess with me. Oh no, they're shooting at me. We need to run. But yeah, 60, 70 FPS. Actually, I didn't think it would run this well. But we'll go this way. Smash all the boxes. Oh no, there's a train. There's a train coming. Train coming. Where do we go? Oh no. No. Over here, over here, over here. I'm going. This way. Yep, I don't have a clue. Maybe I'm still supposed to jump over. Ah, over there. Point. Yeah, we got it. Screw you. Smash, smash, smash. Run, 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 run. See, every time we go through a loading, it always says this node graph out of date rebuilding, and then it just like hangs for a bit. So I don't know why it does that. I don't know if that's the game itself, whether it just doesn't like the GPU. I don't know. But we're getting 196 FPS here. But I think what we'll do is we'll up the quality, because I think it's fine. We'll try and maybe we'll keep it at low settings, but we'll run it at 1024 by 768. Right, so change it up the resolution, and still getting over 100 FPS, but that's inside. No, don't hit me. Bonk. Right, we have gun now. Crowbar. Smash through this. But it's when we go back outside, it's when it's probably going to drop again. Headshot. So we're getting, so that's plummeted down to 30-40 FPS, which is okay. But right, we need to wait for this train to any time now. Wait. There we go. I mean, this is perfectly playable at this resolution. Kaboom! I need my crowbar again. Shoot another barrel. But yeah, if you're gonna play Half-Life on this sort of hardware, yeah, if you're going to play Half-Life 2 on this sort of hardware, oh, for crying out loud, you can. It's like 1024 by 768, which is that's a good resolution to play it at. And but yeah, you have to play it at low settings though, so it's not going to look great, but at least it looks all right for 2004 standards. Shoot, 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 shoot. Oh god, there's someone getting behind me as well. Shoot. No, is it? Is it? Where's he got? Hell with it. Oh, god. He just fell out. Right, that's enough of Half-Life 2. Let's move on to the next one. We'll check out Unreal Tournament 2004 now. Now, this is a game that, you know, in my experience, is pretty well optimized. So, but I think we'll start off at 1024 by 768. We'll just run it at, you know, the normal details, character shadows, blob, and have everything else on. We'll just see how it copes with that. So running a bot match with 20 opponents, we're getting just like 50 FPS, which isn't too bad. But of course, the more bots you have, it actually does affect the frame rate. So, ooh, God, this absolutely, yeah. I don't play this game enough. It's such a shame that Epic would rather just make new skins for Fortnite these days. Remember when Epic used to make good games? You got him. Right. Now, this is actually running. This is running pretty. Yeah, this is fine. I'm sure a lot of players back in the day would have been happy with this kind of frame rate. I know that these days for competitive shooters, frame rates are everything. But no, I'm happy with this. I'm surprised that this is running this well at 1024 by 768. Zap. Ooh. What did I just do there? Nope, didn't mean to do that. Get out of my way. Splat. Got a killing spree here. Nice. No. What you shoot? Ooh, no. Ah, come on. I was on a roll there. I don't know where'd the frame count go. But anyway. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Fraps overlay, but no, not it matters because you can see it's still doing pretty well. But yeah, you don't need 2004 hardware to run this at a good frame rate. This is do absolutely fine. Yeah, Unreal Tournament 2004 is a lot of fun. no matter what. I mean, you can still buy it on Epic. Not Epic, well, you probably could still buy it from Epic Games, but I know GOG sells it, as well as the first Unreal Tournament, 2003 as well. I don't know about that. I've got 2003. To be fair, it's not much different. 2004, just 2004 is a bit better polished. But yeah, if you want to run Unreal Tournament 2004, you can die constantly. You run this at 1024 by 768 with normal settings, and yeah, you'll have a pretty smooth time with it. I'll just die already. Right, we're gonna try Fable: The Lost Chapters. So this is essentially the PC release of the original Fable game, which only came out on Xbox initially, and it has some additional content as well, I believe. So we'll try running it at 1024 by 768 first. With these are the default settings here, so I'll just keep them as they are. It's essentially just medium/low settings, and see how well this runs. Right, so this is the start of the game, and we're getting less than 30 FPS. I'm not sure if this game's capped, but to be fair,
there goes Brahms, kid.
This is all right. Ooh, no, don't want that. How do I roll? I've forgotten how to roll. I've forgotten how to do anything. There we go. Not that it matters that much. It seems pretty playable. I don't know if it's a bit of input lag when I'm trying to turn the mouse. Yeah, maybe 1024 by 768. Not an ideal resolution. What system did I play this on? Because I've quite recently played this game over on Twitch. Did an Evil playthrough. Then I did Fable 2 as well. But yeah, this doesn't seem ideal. As I said before, you know, this is probably what you would have expected back in the day on any kind of old hardware. Go punch this guy.
Hey. I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Can I hit me again?
Here, I'll let you look after Rosie.
Yeah. I mean, we'll change it to 800 by 600 to see if it's any better. Right, so running this at 800 by 600 now, and by the looks of it, we're not really getting that much better frame rate, which is odd. We're kind of getting into the 30s, but then it's sometimes. I mean, the thing is, this is playable. You don't need a high frame rate to play this game, so yeah, this is absolutely fine. I mean, you might get the odd bit of. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't stutter. It doesn't feel like you can't. There's no noticeable stuttering. The what feels like input, mouse input lag. But then again, it's a bit. This game was intended for console, so mouse and keyboard might be a little bit awkward. I don't know if there's you can use a controller in this game. You probably can. Controller, something for its time. And finally, the most modern game on the list. This is Torchlight, released in 2009. So what's interesting about this game is it doesn't need a great deal of powerful hardware. So look at the back of the box. It's in the minimum requirements: 800 megahertz processor, 512 megabytes of RAM, and essentially a DX compatible 3D graphics with at least 64 megabytes of addressable memory, such as an ATI Radeon 7200, NVIDIA Geforce 2, or Intel GMA 950. So, of course, our card is more than capable of running this game, in theory. So, we're going to run this at 1024 by 768 with anti-aliasing, render behind walls, VSync on. Just turn that off. Low shadows and low particle details, just to give it the best fighting chance. Because I mean, this is a game that if you like the Diablo games, you'll definitely like this. I mean, in fact, it's from the creators of the original Diablo 1 and 2 games. So yeah, it's definitely worth checking out if you've never played it before. Right, so we're already looking at just around 50 FPS, which is absolutely fine for a game like this. It does feel a lot smoother. I mean, there is a bit of stuttering, but yeah, there's quite a lot of stuttering. So yeah, maybe run at 800, but it's like you probably won't even notice it. But this is actually pretty impressive. We're playing a 2009 game on a 2002 video card, which back then, it's pretty impressive. Ooh, right, let's take out these guards. So I'm playing as... I don't care. So I'm playing as a... I've forgotten her name, but... Yeah, she's like basically the equivalent of Diablo's rogue. But yeah, this is... Yeah. I'd be curious. I should try running this on the minimum specs. I've got an 800 megahertz CPU. Got an AMD Duron 800 and a Geforce 2 MX. So theoretically, it should run this game. I mean, I'm guessing that maybe there'll be like your retro style games. You know, a lot of them will probably run okay on this sort of hardware. Leveled up. But yeah, it's like, you know, a game like this, nothing more to say. You know, this runs pretty well on this sort of hardware. So to conclude, if you're thinking about building a retro PC, you have a wide range of options, especially if you're wanting to run Windows XP on it. AGP cards like the Ti4200 are becoming increasingly rare, not to mention expensive, especially higher end cards. So I personally would build a PC with a Core 2 Duo CPU, which can be found for just pennies these days, and a GPU from the GeForce 7 series. However, if you're looking to build a PC from the early 2000s, the Ti4200 is a reasonable choice, as they can currently be found for around £40 on eBay, but this may vary depending on where you are in the world. Whenever I use this card on my Twitch streams, I normally pair it with an Athlon XP 2700 Plus or 3000 Plus. So that's all for this video. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Let me know in the comments if you ever had a GeForce 4 series card back in when they were new, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.